Hi, this is Junaid. In the last few sections, we discussed how changes change, how digital transformation of the industry happened, Industry 4.0, and then the digital transformation of healthcare, which is Healthcare 4.0. What are the challenges and limitations? What is the disruptive mechanism of this deceptive disruption itself? And now we're going to talk about the real mind shift behind it, the real essence of human behavioral change that is going to continue to make sure that these changes are not only adopted, but accelerated in its adoption. And that is where I'm talking about cultural shift. Now, human beings are really hard to change. Believe it or not, people have done a lot of studies on how to actually make sure that a change is managed. And there's a whole field of change management. Some of those articles from Harvard Business Review are very fantastic to learn about it, including this kind of a framework, which I'm not going to share here. But again, if you're interested, feel free to read about it. This cultural shift, this mindset shift that is extremely important to create a disruptive, deceptive change is important. And we are living through a cultural shift in the making. Now our education is online, our work is online, and clearly healthcare is getting online. This cultural shift, when a majority of our life is remote / digital / online, is a significant change. And we would think that this is just temporary because of the pandemic. But that's not true. This is my daughter who's actually doing telekarate lessons while in the midst of the pandemic. I wouldn't have thought that, karate would be taught over an iPad, as in this case. It is interesting to see that shift, and she enjoyed it. Of course, we're going to send her back to an actual karate class, and I'm not saying that this is something she should continue. But that shift is extremely important. This is the shift that we are looking at. This is the Generation Z. We have seen a complete shift from TV to laptops, now to smartphone first. What we're seeing is a generation that is mobile first, that is smartphone first. This particular digitization of interaction, this in itself, the change of the way we culturally accept and propagate to our peers the digital transformation of our interaction in itself as a significant mindset shift. And this is changing as the population dynamics are changing itself. So as we move from baby boomers to Generation X to millenniums, and now Generation Z and Generation Q, which is the quarantine generation, we're going to see this shift accelerating, and then their expectation of anything, period. My daughter continuously, she's 5 years old, and asked me, okay, have you done this download, or can we order it on Amazon? Which is interesting at the age of 5, that she could actually have all those sort of knowledge that her expectation of experience is digital first. And as you can see, as we are moving through these processes, the way we are actually approaching reimbursement of these services are now in an ad-free, on-demand subscription models. And as you can see that the subscription model is continuing to be the basis. Previously I used to always buy software, and when there's a major update release, I'll buy that software. But now most of the software that I've been using consistently is on a service model. That means that it's a monthly subscription fee that I pay for these softwares, and there's a constant update, including security updates. And this is the same model that we're seeing in the business class, as I have to. There's clearly no other way around it sometimes. And then of course, most of the places where we do education, learning, etc. as well. So what do you think? Will the healthcare model be a subscription model? It is sometimes. Believe it or not, what is insurance at the end of the day? You are basically paying a monthly premium. But where you're going to see the difference over here is that will be more enhanced by artificial intelligence, and we're going to see that this digital transformation was going to bring more value to the current healthcare segment itself. And we're going to see direct pay and subscription models in direct pay. So those are like physicians directly contracting in the cloud to the patients, and where direct pay arrangements are made, that will also go towards what we call concierge medicine. We're going to talk about that a lot more in the next subsequent chapters as well. Again, be sure to check Academy website for constant updates. Thank you. If you save a life, it is as if you saved the life of mankind. Please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my newsletter. If you want to get in touch with me, the best way is to go through Twitter or via LinkedIn. Also, make sure you follow the Academy website for regular updates. Thank you so much.